What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Bottom Fraggers Podcast. My name, right there on my forehead, says Sam Fashion. I am one of your hosts, and let me tell you, I have had quite a week. It is officially 10 days into the new year. I have kept to my schedule that I've planned. My dog is staring at me, and that's okay. She can stare all she wants. She's very cute. I've kept to my plans, and so far so good. I've actually changed things up, and I wanted to be open and honest with the podcast. I think I had said that when I had first talked about my resolutions. And if there's any changes, if I'm gonna fail, we're gonna go on it together. So I had my first community night last night. I think we're gonna talk about that a little bit more once we get Jet in here. And it was okay. It was fine. Some people showed up. We had a pretty consistent, 16 viewers or so, which is great. A decent amount of people were involved, playing the game, which we were playing Jackbox. But I had originally said that I was going to do that every single Sunday. And I don't think that is a great idea with such a small community. I mean, I'm sitting at 1,000 followers. And I pushed this one hard. I put it on all my social medias, which I don't always do. I don't like to completely flood all of my personal social medias. But I did for this one, and I got about 16 average viewers. Not bad. I don't think I can maintain that weekly, so I'm switching that to either once a month, maybe twice a month. My mods are saying twice a month would be better. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I'm keeping to my schedule, and that is all that matters. Mondays, Thursdays, Sundays were just all community nights. Now it's going to be just regular streams, and then once a month, twice a month, whatever, community nights. So yeah, that's my update. Another little update is Jet is late again, which is fine. I don't know what he's doing. Who knows? He'll have a good excuse, I'm sure. Bada bang bang. How you doing, Gabe? Also, if you were in the episode, if you had listened to the episode with Auntie Strive, we had talked about Stream Coach Academy, and I wasn't allowed to really announce that I got accepted into that, but now it is actually already started, and I can announce it. I've been accepted into Stream Coach Academy. We've had our first day of class, I suppose you could call it. Me and Painreal are both going through that, and I'm excited because in the past, I've been super skeptical, and I don't know if I said this much on the episode with Auntie Strive, but I've been super skeptical about coaching services for stream. There's a few of them out there that just seem kind of scammy. They seem like they kind of, they appeal to streamers that aren't so great. Let's just say, you're frustrated and you're not really good at streaming. And you're sitting at a smaller average viewer count than you'd like, so you pay money to hear these tips and advice. And that's kind of where I've sat, that my mind has sat, and I'm excited to try it out with an open mind. And so far, so good. I've liked it. I'm excited to see what changes I actually make for my stream when it's done. But who knows? I mean, first week, it's very, very basic stuff, but I've kind of skimmed through the curriculum for the next 6 weeks, and there's a lot of really cool stuff about branding and a lot of stuff about marketing, and I'm really into that. I actually went to school for business for 2 years, got my degree in business marketing bullshit. What is it actually called? I don't even remember what my degree is called. Holy shit. Sales and management. That's what it's called. Sales and management, which is, I don't recommend it. You could just, that kind of shit, and maybe this is why I'm jaded. That kind of shit you could just learn online. right? And that's what a lot of people say about the Stream Coach Academy and Pipeline and all these different coaching services. I could just learn this stuff on YouTube, right? The big response to that is always you have coaches that are one-on-one personal working with you. And I think that'll be the big difference. I'm a little jaded about college because honestly, I went through it and it was fine, but like you leave that with a diploma and really no more job opportunities than you had before. So I know a little bit better how to make a business plan if I ever need to, but that was the main takeaway for my 2 years at college. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited. The coaches seem great. A lot of the members seem really great. I've already kind of connected with a couple of them. Actually, a guy that I've been following for a long time on YouTube. He's a Hollow Knight streamer. He's actually a student in the class, which I was really excited to see because his videos are great and he plays a lot of Hollow Knight, which I love. So I messaged him right away, like, yo, super happy to meet you. Glad we're doing this together. So, a little bit of networking here and there. We've already talked about networking in the class because that's the biggest thing, whether it's stream coaching or whether it's business classes in college, whatever it is, And Jet is finally here. He's gonna pay for his crimes. He can come on in whenever he wants. You know what? We let him decide. What's up, buddy?
Hello. Dude, you sent the link for the podcast like a minute before we went live, so I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I called you in Discord, bro.
Did you call me in Discord?
Mm-hmm.
I never got it. That's weird.
Oh, weird. What's up, brother?
Not much, man. Honestly, just kind of woke up.
Dude, I woke up, so that's actually why I said, did you lose power?
Yeah, a couple nights ago. I just haven't reset the fucking oven yet.
Get you? Who fucking uses that clock anyway? Yeah, I fucking slept until about 10 minutes before the podcast, and then I was just like, oh, fuck. Because we were supposed to meet up 10 minutes before, and
yeah.
Whatever, dude. We're professionals.
It happens, man.
How was your week, brother?
My week was really... Well, my weekend was better than anything. I mean, my birthday had just passed, so
that's right. Big 2-0.
Yeah, finally, no longer a teenager, technically, I guess you could say. It's pretty cool, man. I mean, definitely doesn't feel much different than being a teenager, but it happens, I guess.
Yeah, passage of time. Next year will be fun. 21, 25, you get a little break on your insurance, and then everything else is kind of just a birthday.
True.
It's nothing. We were just talking about Stream Coach Academy, which I've been accepted into, and we had our first class. Yeah,
let's go, dude! Congratulations!
Yeah, hell yeah! So we're talking about that a little bit, but I have quite a few things on the docket, which is mostly, honestly, it's mostly Twitch drama, and I don't usually like talking about that kind of shit, but it's fairly interesting because of what has recently been deemed the TV meta, where streamers, especially big streamers, will just like watch YouTube videos and react with them live. And like, I think it pretty much kind of started with like people doing that between games and stuff, like during queues. And then it's gotten to the point where like the biggest streamers like XQC and Hasanabi are like just straight up just watching full episodes of MasterChef on YouTube.
Bro, XQC was watching Attack on Titan. Full episodes of it on stream. I was like, holy
it's
fuck.
Getting crazier and crazier. But then this week, first Hasanabi, one of the biggest creators, huge like Twitter guy, got a DMCA strike for watching MasterChef. So everybody's saying that Gordon Ramsay is taking down the TV meta. And then even bigger news, 2-3 days ago, Pokimane was actually banned. It's a temp ban, but she's like one of the biggest streamers on the platform. She was temp banned because she was just straight up watching The Last Airbender, like just watching the TV show.
That's what it was.
That's like, I mean, at some point you're gonna get taken down for that. Yeah. So she was watching the whole thing, and then her stream just stopped. She got taken down in the middle of it.
You know, I don't know why big streamers think they can do that when GG Frosty has literally tested the water for everything on Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, do you maybe, keep up a little bit with GG Frosty?
No, I'm not
like
familiar.
His Twitch bans and stuff. Okay. No. This motherfucker a couple months ago, he's been temp banned on Twitch so many times for so much different shit. He watched all the Marvel movies on stream one time.
Really?
All the Marvel movies. He listens to whatever kind of music he wants. He got banned for calling someone a cracker in chat the other day. And then look,
I heard about that. That was him, huh?
Yeah, he got banned for calling someone a cracker in their chat when it was one of his really close friends. So he got banned for a week. The very first stream back, he done a cracker review.
Oh, like on like Snack Crackers or whatever?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Dude.
Yeah, and wore a cracker suit.
What a god.
Yeah, right. Like, bro, Gigi Frosty does not give a fuck, and I think it's hilarious.
Good. I'm glad somebody's out there like testing the waters. I mean,
it's just, you know, he got banned on Twitch for what it was Black Panther that he got caught with. He watched all the Captain America movies. He had watched all the Avenger movies, and then he watched Black Panther, and then Black Panther got him caught for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy that he got that far.
Right? He like got through 6 years of movies.
Anything Disney owns is like, I'm afraid to like pirate any movie that Disney owns. I'm like super afraid of it. So my buddy owned a movie theater back in the day, and they're a small theater in a town of like 2,500. Cool. Yeah, it was sick. My band practiced there and shit. He was the vocalist of my band.
That's sick.
Very fun. Very fun. Anyway, but they were doing this thing when the new Star Wars was coming out. They're like, hey, every week we're gonna do like on Thursdays we're gonna play a Star Wars movie. It's gonna be absolutely free. So like if anybody wants to come and just marathon the Star Wars with us, feel free. And like they didn't pay for the rights to do it, which is you know, but it's like tiny theater. It's not like this news traveled fast. But within the first showing, they got a message. Hey, you know what? Take this down, or you're not going to get any Disney movie ever again. Like type of thing. Like
damn.
Like they could take legal action, but they're like, basically, we'll shut down your theater because if you can't play Disney-owned properties, you're not going to play movies. You know, like we will not send you any more movies. So
that's wild.
They were fucking fast on the draw. Dude, and that theater only held like 60 people per screen, maybe, and there's only 3 screens. So,
did you know that Kingdom Hearts can get you a DMCA strike?
Yeah, they have the option in there, like where you can turn off, like they have that in the settings, like streamer mode.
Yeah. Which they didn't have that in all of them. I streamed the first one. It wasn't in the first one.
I think it's in like the new,
the newest
like,
ones,
HD version or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that, but
I got my stream muted, like 3 of them actually because of that game. I was pissed, honestly.
Well, like I'm glad that they're at least just muting VODs, like because Twitch doesn't have to do that. That's all Twitch doing that, and like they don't have to do that. And if they don't do that, then you can get an actual DMCA strike because they're not giving out the strikes. They're just following the law. So like if they don't mute your VODs, then your shit's just sitting there waiting to get taken down. Yeah. And then legally they're going to have to be like, okay, I'm sorry. Like we can't continue to do this. So I'm glad they at leleast just mute the VODs. I've had it a couple times where I'm surprised. Am I doing that? Am I fucking clicking?
I think so.
My space bar is opening it. But yeah, I've had a couple things muted where I'm like, oh, it was a pretty small band. I'm pretty surprised, but I still see bigger streamers and tons of streamers just listen to whatever the fuck they want. If it's in the background, usually it's not gonna get caught, or they just don't give a fuck about their VODs, I guess. Which I don't know. Nobody watches my VODs, so I'm sure.
I listen to just about everything. Like I go from Suicide Boys to fucking Drake to fucking Gucci Mane. Like I listen to literally everything on my streams, and it's weird because none of the music that I've ever listened to has gotten me muted. It was the game.
Really? That's funny.
The music hasn't, and like sometimes when I play music, it's between like when I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. So like if I get off a game and I'm waiting to figure out what I want to play next because I still have to get a few hours of content in for my stream.
Yep.
I'll just sit there and listen to fucking music and like take song requests and stuff. And that'll be the main part of my stream for like 20 minutes. And then I'll go straight back into video games. Yeah. Keep it on the background. And it's so wild that I still haven't got I kind of push it a little bit, man. I need to calm down, dude. I don't want my Twitch channels taken away.
Yeah. The only stuff I'll use like specifically like royalty free shit is like intros and like BRBs and stuff. Cause then like, that's all they're listening for. Because it's just a bot listening for these things. It's just like your phone when you're like, hey, what song is this? And you hold it up. It's just that. So if you have gameplay over that or your voice over that, it's not going to catch nothing.
Yeah.
Not Not endorsing anything. I'm not telling you to do anything.
No, definitely not. I mean, if you want to take that chance, that's on you. But
yeah, I don't know anybody who's actually got a strike on their channel. I know tons of people who've got muted on their VODs, but
yeah, same.
I don't know any single person who's got a strike.
I feel like there was a time when I would listen to music on stream all the time, and then the very next day I would have to go back and make sure I didn't have a strike.
Yeah.
I would have to go on there at least twice a day to be like, all right, well, my VOD's still up. Let me make sure that I'm not fucking striked.
Fuck it. Maybe tonight I'll do a test and I'll just play like whatever the fuck I want.
Watch Black Panther on your stream with music in the background.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I don't know. I would like to listen to like top 40 music to see if it gets like an actual strike. But I don't listen to top 40 music that much, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I'll listen to whatever the fuck I want tonight. We'll see what happens. Come back with the results, but I'm sure I'm not gonna get a strike.
But I want to watch. I think I'm gonna pull an XQC and watch the rest of Attack on Titan on stream.
Yeah,
yeah, because I actually like no bullshit. I started that not too long ago. You don't really watch anime, do you?
Not a whole lot. I've watched the first season of that and I loved it.
Have you, dude? I just finished the first season, bro, and oh my god,
dude, I'm actually kind of upset because it took forever for that second season to come out from when I watched the first one. I watched it until like 2012 or something, and the second season like took like 4 years after that or something. So like at that point I'd kind of forgotten like a lot of the stuff, so I wanted to rewatch it. Never had time, but the big like cliffhanger at the end where like it's in the wall, motherfucker, dude. Yeah, fuck, man, I gotta see it.
And her and Aaron are like fighting and shit, and it's so. I think, dude, season 1 was fucking amazing. I didn't look, so I was always that kid in school where like I kept anime on the down low. You know what I mean? Because where I'm from, if you watched anime, you were fucking weird. Like you were weird, and nobody really talked to you. So like, I mean, I didn't really give a fuck. Everybody knew I watched anime, but I just like didn't express it. I had kids in my high school walking around with the Attack on Titan cloaks.
Yeah,
like like where they're like suit up cadets, and then like they put on the cloak and shit. Yeah, I had people walking around in school wearing those. I wasn't that into it. I never watched Attack on Titan until literally last week. Really? I've avoided it.
So good.
I have avoided it for years, since middle school. I heard about it for the first time in middle school. Never watched it. And here I am 2 years out of high school, finally watching it. Finished the first season in 2 days. I finished the first season in 2 days, dog, and it's like 25 episodes.
Is there a third season out now? Is that where they're at?
They just dropped the 5th season, the 5th and final season.
For real?
Oh, shit. And final season.
They started fucking pumping them out then because
Demon Slayer season 2 just came out not too long ago. Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah, like, that's another one I gotta watch.
God, bro. Like, the first season was like anime peak masterpiece, bro, on Demon Slayer. Like, it was fucking great. I think the anime kind of style that they're going with, because if you watch an anime, like if you watch a 90s Dragon Ball Z episode or even an early 2000s one where the anime production got more money and like people started watching it a lot more, I just think that they've done such great things with anime, like all the different animes.
It's one of the most popular things in the world right now. I mean, like that kind of shit, like just Japan shit. It's just crazy. I mean, like Pokimane. I mean, if you count that as an anime or not, but like the trading cards are just insanely hard to find. Like,
nowadays they are.
Like, it's nuts. They popped back off, and like,
that's
crazy.
See, personally, I never got into Pokemon. I never got into like Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, anything like that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch those type of animes. I like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, fucking Bleach. That's the kind of animes I watched when I was
funny.
a kid.
I was the opposite. Like I watched Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Pokemon, but I didn't like the more serious ones, I guess, as a kid. Like I've tried to watch Naruto as an adult, and it's too slow at the beginning, way too fucking slow.
Yeah, I tell everybody, man, if you get past the first, like the Netflix part, the Shonen Jump, if you can get past Shonen Jump and get onto Shippuden, man, it's fucking game over. Like, you will not stop watching it until you've completed all like 30 seasons.
I was at a convention in Minneapolis, and there was like these panels going on with Bleach ?
Love Bleach.
I loved the first 20 episodes of Bleach.
And the newest season is going to be fucking amazing.
There's too many fucking episodes of that show.
Dude, do you know how many episodes of Naruto there are?
I have no idea.
So on Hulu, it only goes up to 21 season, or no, Crunchyroll. It only goes to the 21st season, which is actually the very last season. And like the last 9 seasons are all in Japanese. They haven't dubbed the last like 9 seasons. So like I got to season 20, had to watch the rest of it in Japanese, which was cool. I
There's
usually
exactly 500 episodes. That's interesting.
of what Naruto.
Shippuden, yeah.
Yeah, Shippuden is Naruto Shonen Jump is like a couple hundred. It's like 5 seasons with like
It's
30
220. Looks
yeah.
like.
Yeah, with
And
like
then,
two,
I don't
with, like,
know
30.
about Boruto, but I was at
Naruto is not that good.
yeah. I was at a convention in Minneapolis, and I had nothing going on for like this little hour block or whatever. And there was like a bigger panel going on with the voice actors of Naruto and Boruto. And yeah, so it was like a pretty packed room. Like it was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
100%.
And I don't know if you know the lady who fucking voices Naruto.
Oh, dude, she does such a great job.
She does great. She's the fucking funniest person to watch. Like, especially as a not fan of Naruto, like she gives no fucks. Like she's very funny. She's like into like it's not like she gives no fucks. She's sitting there just answering bleakly. But like she's like, this is a fucking job. Like I bought a hot tub with Naruto money the other day. Like she's like I'm an old woman. I don't really like she cares enough about the plot, but like not to the point that these fans do. And these fans will ask like these really deep fucking questions like, do you think Naruto actually has this, and then like has the relationship with this? She's like, I don't know, I just read the fucking lines. Like she was very funny.
Dude, I watched the interview where someone asked her, they was like, so who do you think was more of a father figure to Naruto, Kakashi or I forget his other sensei's name, like in Shonen Jump, the first couple episodes he was his sensei. And she said, I don't know, I don't look into it that much. And like she goes, next question. Like that was it. That was literally just it, bro. Like that's so fucking funny, man.
The shoes. I was surprised. I'm like, I don't know anything about Naruto, but I was surprised that it was just an older lady, like probably in her 50s, 60s. I don't know. I loved it. I loved her. She was great.
Yeah, she's been doing it for forever. I think she's been the only voice in Naruto, other than for like English, obviously the English. Yeah.
So yeah, she's funny. I'm excited to do this convention, dude. I really am
too. Are we gonna talk about that for a minute here?
Oh, man.
Is that kind of like a segue? I mean, I kind of want to, but then again, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I'd keep people in the loop. I don't give a shit. So like, if anybody doesn't, obviously you guys have probably heard that we're going to a convention. What we're doing is we're doing panels there, and it's if you've been to a convention, there's fan-run panels where you can go and do a presentation or a live Q&A, whatever you want to do, really. And if they allow it, you message the convention and say, hey, this is what we want to do. They allow it, you go and do it. So the two that we have going for sure, one is an anime presentation. It's called how to care for your weeb friends. So it's going to be like a comedy presentation where we talk about like what happens if your friend is becoming too much into anime, almost like you're intervening on like your friend who's doing too much meth or something. Like, wow. like we're like, check the warning signs if your friend may be becoming a weeb and how to stop it and like how to care for them properly. And that's gonna be one of the panels. What's that say?
It is a Dragon Ball Z primitive hoodie.
Oh yeah.
One of the things we need to bring up in that panel is when they start wearing anime clothes.
Yeah.
Anime clothes. I have 2 Naruto hoodies, 2 Dragon Ball Z hoodies, a Bleach t-shirt, a fucking Demon Slayer hoodie. Bro, like I'm that weeb, guys. I'm the weeb that we're talking about, guys.
I guess. Yeah, you're getting there. And the funny thing is, like, I think half the people in the crowd will be probably dressed up in some kind of very weebish, if not cosplay, like full decked out anime clothes. You know, yeah, I'm sure that's what it's gonna be. So,
should I go as Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan?
Yes, yes, you should.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
And the other panel we're doing is actually part of the adult block, which is at night, and we're going to be reading adult fan fictions.
About us?
No, we're
okay. I was about to say, bro, that'd be fucking funny.
Well, we're gonna do it in like you're gonna like have a character. You're gonna get a character, and you're gonna read their lines, and we're gonna get very sexual. We're gonna be pretending to be like My Little Pony characters, and then like.
Oh my god.
Suddenly Pinkie Pie pushes Twilight Sparkle fucking against the wall and puts her hooves up on the wall, and then you have to read the line like, "Put your tongue in my mouth," and shit like that. We're doing that live.
God.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. To
You
each
don't
other though, right? Oh my god.
You don't know what you signed up for. I might
Hey,
even
dude.
have a couple small parts. If there's like a couple fanfics with like smaller parts, I might have audience people come up and read
That'd be
them.
hilarious, bro.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Dude, if we could get an audience member to fucking do that shit with us, that's like amazing.
Yeah. Bonus points if you do a voice.
Hey, I got you.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
a fucking character, dog. I'm a character, dog.
Let's go. I'm so excited. I really hope that Steph can come because I think she's gonna be so fucking funny in that part.
That would be funny.
FYI. What does that mean?
Ver,
FYI.
Well,
a YouTube comment. We never get those. Ever.
Wow, YouTube.
What's up, Jam?
I have to see this for myself. Oh my.
I started my YouTube channel this year as well. Not to jump back into 2021 or 2022, excuse me, resolutions, but part of it was
starting your YouTube channel.
Starting the YouTube, yeah. And I did a video that I pushed pretty hard, and it's got like 30 views, whatever, not terrible. I pushed it harder than I think 30 views deserves, but whatever. We'll get there. It's the beginning of the year. But then on stream, I decided to make a clickbait video, and I was just like, so we went to Twitch. Me and my chat went to Twitch, and we found a just chatting streamer who had a lot of cleavage. And I was like, all right, let's say something funny in chat and get a reaction, clip it, and put it up as like a 30-second clip, and then see how many views it gets. And I ended up donating $6 to this person to troll them, and it worked. And nice. I got the video, and it has been up for a few days. It's got 200 views so far
on YouTube Shorts.
No, I haven't put it up as a short yet.
Did you put it up as like a regular video?
Yep. So it's pretty funny, actually. I'm surprised how good of content I got from it. But yeah, way more views than my actual thing because I had, the thumbnail had boobs in it. So gotta get it,
I still need to send you that video on Google Drive. I forgot I haven't done that.
I'm waiting.
I'm ready to get my YouTube channel started up. That's gonna be such a good first video, I feel like.
Better hurry, bro. You got no time like the present, brother.
Yeah, facts, man. Super People's blowing up. It's getting big. It is like I guarantee you it's gonna be one of the most played BRs by the end of this year for sure. I'd say
if it has legs, like it's hard for these games to keep going. Like some of these games get so. I mean, look at like Splitgate, for example.
Facts.
Huge for like a second.
Massive.
For a good like month, and then full drop off, which is that's just the way it is.
Which I mean, Splitgate was more or less to get people ready for Halo.
Yeah. True.
Like I mean, truly, if you really think about it, it played like Halo. It played like Halo Infinite now does. The only thing it didn't do the only thing it done that Halo doesn't do is the portals. But like,
yeah,
I mean, is that really so different? Truly, like they have
mechanic, not bad.
Yeah, I mean they have definitely different stuff than Halo, but like Splitgate was, I feel like I always said, at least for me when I was playing it, I always said it was just a warm up to get ready for Halo, to get like back into the movement feel.
It looked a lot like Halo. It did.
I mean, basically was.
I mean, Super People looks a lot like PUBG. Is Super People made by the people who made PUBG?
No, it's made by Wonder People.
Okay, I might have had a dream about that then.
That'd be fucking sick though.
Speaking of game companies, somebody mentioned this in our chat last week, like towards the end, and I didn't know what the hell he was talking about, so I just looked it up before this. He said, "You're gonna talk about Dr. Disrespect's gaming company?"
Facts, bro. He just started up his own gaming company called what
is it called? Let's see, Midnight Society.
Midnight Sighting, yeah.
It's Robert Bowling, who's a Call of Duty creative strategist, which Call of Duty's not creative, so we'll see.
Yeah.
And then Halo 5 multiplayer designer Quinn Del Hoyle. And I'm excited. I mean, having like a person who does nothing but gaming for like a profession in there, like at least there's going to be good opinions, and it's not going to be executive-based decisions a lot.
100%, especially because he owns the company. You know, it's his company.
Yeah.
It's. I feel like that's gonna be such a a driving point for that is the fact that Dr. Disrespect owns it, and he's a, he has been a gamer for a decade now, over a decade, I think. And he's gonna be the one driving that ship, and I feel like that's gonna put a lot more, big time streamers on the game, and they're gonna try and start doing their own thing and trying to start making their own game that they want to play and stuff. Because Dr. Disrespect is making a fucking AAA game title. I'm pretty sure is what he said. I think the first time, AAA. That's fucking wild, man.
Yeah, I mean, if he's got the money and he can pay the right people to do it, fuck yeah, fucking do it. I
just hope he doesn't fall into, the same thing that happens to all these other game developers and just wants the money. They see that their game is doing fucking amazing, so they're like, oh, okay, well, let's do something else real quick to make this much more money.
I hope. Yeah, I have more hope because it's an actual gamer in charge that it won't do that. But I'm still worried that because now he's announced it before things have even really got started. It seems like that they're gonna rush it. It's gonna be another maybe not as bad as Cyberpunk, but another Cyberpunk. Hey, where's Dr. Disrespect's game? It's been 2 years. It takes years to make a game,
especially a good one, man. If you want it to be good, bro, you can't make a fucking game overnight. Yeah, truly, it's impossible. Especially if you want a good produced game with good plot lines and good character development, man. That shit takes time.
Yeah,
that takes so much time, and I think that's what people don't understand.
We'll see what happens. At least we got the good creative team on it and the right mindset. Hopefully, I would say, but you just never know. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing, sir?
Had to grab something.
Are you smoking weed over there?
No.
I will ground you.
Please.
Dude, I bought...
Honestly, I will hit my bong right now.
Do you know what Delta 10 is?
No. Is it higher percentage? Is it more higher than Delta 8?
So it's a little bit stronger. Delta 8, still legal in a lot of states. So I bought a pre-roll of it the other day.
Are you going to try it out on stream right now?
I tried it out on stream last night, but I got the rest of it right here.
Do it. Go ahead, spark it up.
All right, bro.
I want to know what you think about it.
It's it got me high, but more of a I'm tired high than I'm than I wanted.
Did you get an indica?
It doesn't even fucking say. It says Citron. That's the strain name. I know nothing about it.
I don't either. I've never heard of that. But I don't know, man. If you're gonna make Delta 8 and Delta 10 legal, dude, just make weed legal. Truly, I mean,
if it was most of these people's choices, it would be. But
I mean, 100%. I mean, because, dude, if weed is listen, I will tell everybody right now, and I will die on this fucking hill. I will die on it. If the only fucking thing you do is smoke weed, you are doing better than half the people in this fucking world. Dead serious.
Why?
Because you've got motherfuckers out here. I know that I was always told, dude, if you smoke weed, you're gonna end up doing meth, heroin, cocaine, all that shit. I've never done anything other than smoked weed since I was 15. I started when I was 14, 15 years old. Here I am 20 years old, 6 years later, never tried anything else, never had the desire to try anything else. So if you guys
smoking, Jesus Christ,
facts, bro, that thing is like a Wiz Khalifa music video.
This webcam looks sick, dude.
It does, bro. I think your smoke looks dope in the webcam, bro. You should do that more. Yo, chat, we'll take a hit with Sam real quick. Just because
weed was my first drug, and I've done everything except crack, heroin, and meth. And not to get too serious up in here, but being a gateway drug is a thing. But I feel like a lot of it is because of the legality. It's classified as a drug. So when you're taking the step to say oh, I was told never to do weed when I was young, and now I'm doing it, you're much more likely to take a step well, I've also been told not to do acid or else LSD or then crack and
okay, well, I've done LSD.
Yeah, and I don't think that's terrible either, but I'm just saying if you cross the boundary of I was told not to do this and legally I'm not supposed to do this, then crossing another boundary is not as far-fetched. So I
No,
can
100%
see why
not.
that would be a gateway. But if that wasn't the case, if this was just like anything else,
But like, dude, the reason I don't see it as a gateway drug is because I started smoking weed when I was 14. A young person's mind is the easiest to deceive, either
Yep.
deceive or control. I was hanging out when I was 15. I was hanging out with 17, 18, 19-year-old, 20-year-olds because I didn't hang out with people my own age. I always hung out with people older than me, people that had experience doing other shit. And I 100% had the opportunity whenever I wanted it. Never took it though. That's why I feel like it's not a gateway drug. Personally, for me, it was never a gateway drug. For most of my friends, it has never been a gateway drug. That's just me personally. But
Yeah.
also, I've seen so much shit in my life, like within family and friends and stuff, and seen what other drugs do to people and what it does to the people around them, where I don't want to fall into that trap because that's all it is a trap.
Yeah, fucking drugs are shit. And like,
Truly.
I feel like a lot of it is because of the way we treat them and the way we, the legality of them. I'm a firm believer of, we should decriminalize it and put more money into treatments
Facts.
and things like that.
Stop sending people to jail over weed, man. If you got a dime
over
bag,
weed,
of weed,
especially.
if you got a dime bag, bro, just let them fucking go home, or even
Yeah.
like take it and stomp on it or something, bro. You
Yep.
don't need to be fucking locking people up for a $20 bag of weed, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the dumbest thing ever.
A lot of
Because
states are a lot better with that. I mean, North Dakota's not one of them, but Minnesota, they'll. It's less
Oh, yeah.
harsh.
Oh, yeah,
If
here
you did
it's
have
way
$20
less
worth of
harsh.
weed, most cops would just, unless they just don't like you as a person, they're like, fuck you. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna pick you up. But like, what can you do?
yeah, it truly. I mean, it's just. I feel like jails would be so much more underpopulated because you hear about prisons and jails nowadays being so overpopulated, and most of it is because of trafficking charges or distribution charges,
Yep.
and a lot of it's for weed. And understandable if you're gonna take 3 pounds of weed, put it in your car, and try and go sell it, then maybe that's a bit excessive. But if you got like an ounce and you're just trying to get home with it, you just left the dispensary or like the gas station and just bought like an ounce worth of stuff, and you're trying to get home, man, don't fucking send somebody to jail over that.
Yeah,
it's pointless.
It's silly.
I don't understand it.
The war on drugs.
Facts, bro. That's been such a thing since like I was a kid, man. I feel like that's always been a thing though.
It has been for quite a while.
I feel like it's just a control thing, but we don't have to get into all that. We don't have to get into our conspiracies.
You can't fucking control me, man. I'm high as fuck, dude. Listen, Mr. Government Man, Mr. Cop Man. Maybe
listen
take a hit of this, bro. Maybe,
man.
Hey, cops, listen here. I got a tip for all the cops out there.
Hey,
maybe hit the pipe instead of hitting your wife. Am I right? Ooh, okay. Ooh.
That was funny.
Ooh,
that was a good one. That was a good one. That was like on the verge of like shouldn't have said it and like fucking hilarious. I'm gonna lean more towards the fucking hilarious side. Like I hope that gets clipped and we can fucking post that to TikTok later. Well, we probably shouldn't post that to TikTok. We probably should. I don't know. I don't think we should post that.
Whatever. It's said that 40% of all police officers' families experience domestic violence. So
40%?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a fucking lot, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that, like, is that just like within one city or like all like within
Just
all
the country?
department?
The country,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, how it can't, who knows? But
Wow.
whatever. I've got talked to already by my boss about talking less favorably about cops on the internet. So I'm not really allowed to per my job. I work with the police, so, sort of. In the same, we have the same employer, so it's like know.
I mean,
what can you do?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you're not talking too bad about police. Especially if you're pulling up statistical facts that can back what you said, that's not talking shit. That's literally stating a fact.
I don't like people who like literally hate the people that are cops and will say like they're a shitty person. I just don't. There's an issue. There's an issue in the system, the way everything's fucking built. There's a problem because we keep having problems. Maybe as a system, the cops should have less power. Maybe that sounds low. Yeah, it's more like 100%.
Jesus
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's just I'm not gonna go out and say that I hate all cops. Like all cops deserve to just fucking get the shit beat out of them all the time or something like that. But like, there's definitely bad cops. There's
sure.
definitely 100% cops that don't want to do their job and just want to enforce the power that they have. But
Yep.
then you also have cops that legitimately and genuinely want to help people.
For sure. Yeah.
Like, I mean, there was a cop that literally, I used to live in Lexington, Kentucky, in I'm not gonna like Castlewood. I lived in Castlewood, and then I lived in Winburn, if anybody knows where those two places are. And those are like actually pretty bad, spots of Lexington. A lot of stuff went down within them. Winburn was actually the projects, like fucking bad. And there was a cop that used to come through Winburn every single week, once a week, and he would hand out a bunch of free food, a bunch of free drinks, and a bunch of, free clothes to kids that couldn't afford it because their parents were doing other shit with their money, So I've definitely experienced both the bad side and the good side of cops because I've also seen some other shit go down. Living in those environments, you'll always see stuff go down. That is like that. So if you can experience both sides of it, you can see that there's definitely two different sides of it.
I agree. I 100% agree. And that's what I mean, it's the like an insanely dense topic that nobody can just have like there's no just one easy answer for anything in that. It's so huge and complex. It's insane to like take like an absolute stance and say every cop is a bastard. A cop. Like I rally around it. I rally around, like cops, the institution of cops needs to change. But I'm not going to harass a person who has the profession of a cop if they didn't do anything wrong. They just chose a profession that I think is broken. But I digress. Video games, huh? GTA is cool. You ever killed a cop in GTA?
Fuck yeah.
Me too. That game is the problem with America.
Dude. I had an old guy at work say that shit to me the other day. He fucking tried to argue with me about how video games literally make the world's criminals, and I just basically looked at him and told him he was stupid. Yeah. Like honestly, I literally looked at him and I said, dude, you're kind of dumb. I said, I've been playing video games since I was like 5 years old, and I've never got the urge to go out and fucking kill somebody.
I've only killed like 3 or 4 people.
I mean, see, that's not that bad. See, that's not that bad though. That's not that many people.
One time, one weekend, I had a bunch of Mountain Dew, and I can't say that I'm proud of this, but I played Viva Pinata for 48 hours straight, and then I went out and killed a man.
Was that your confession?
Nope, it was a bit.
Yeah.
I've never touched Viva Pinata. I wouldn't touch the stuff, to be honest with you.
Yeah. No, definitely not. I think people who think video games are the problem are fucking should play more video games.
It's an old way of thinking. It is an old way of thinking. How different is our world gonna be once the old guard changes? Once everybody who's right now 60 plus years old is dead and we're 60 plus, like it's gonna be a different world. I mean, just the youth thinks so much different. I think that's going to happen with every generation.
100%.
But like playing Mercy makes me want to kill people. That's all I play. Uh-oh.
Jeez.
I'm so excited for Overwatch tonight. I just want to relax and play Overwatch. I don't think it's going to be that funny of a night, Gabe. I'm not on my A game, bro. I'm just vibing. I'm relaxing. I really need have you ever had Canes before, Jet?
Of course, bro. Canes is
bro,
my top.
I need it.
Bro, fuck Chick-fil-A, dog. Cane's is where it's at.
Dude, I am 100% in agreement with that. Dude, Chick-fil-A's, okay, both of their lines are always really long, but Chick-fil-A's line should not be that long ever. Their chicken fine.
Is not that good.
It's fine. Waffle fries are great. Their tea is good.
Raising Cane's tea is better.
It's not the video games, it's the people playing the video games. Thank you, Mom.
Exactly. Thank you, Mom. Dude, Cane's fire, bro. Their sweet tea, gas.
Okay, fries. Now my mom follows up with the worst fucking take of all time. Cane's is stupid. Grow up, Mom. She doesn't like sauce. She doesn't like a lot of sauce. She's like, she's like, I'm gonna go to Cane's and just eat the chicken plain. I'm like, bro, if you don't go to Cane's and get the sauce, then maybe Cane's is stupid in your opinion. No.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, like Cane's, even though Cane's chicken is like superior to fucking like Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Fuck the homophobic chicken. Yep. I haven't eaten at Chick-fil-A since like I've kind of heard that like their CEO is such a shitbag.
I haven't even heard about that. I just don't like Chick-fil-A.
Oh, good. Well, good. Yeah, basically, their CEO is very Christian, right wing, and he donates money to like anti-trans groups and like things that are supposed to be helping people be not gay or not trans, and like that's so fucked up. Like it's very it's very homophobic. So I don't know how much money my purchase of a sandwich at a Chick-fil-A franchise would actually go into the CEO, but enough to where I don't want to eat it. I can easily avoid it.
I mean, dude, the chicken's too sweet. The fucking it's just not that good, bro. Chicken sandwiches aren't even really that good either. I just don't like it.
Yeah,
but yeah, that is some fucked up shit, dude.
Yeah,
100%. Always has been, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Kels. Welcome.
Shit, I'm late again.
Yeah, so was Jet.
Me too.
It's all right. Hey, did you guys know Bob Saget died?
Dude,
yeah, I heard that shit, bro.
That tweeted about it last night.
What'd you say?
I was just like, rest in peace, Bob Saget.
Okay. Well, I had community night last night for the first time, and we played Jackbox. We played Quiplash a lot. And if you haven't played Quiplash, you kind of just make jokes. They give you a prompt and you make a joke, and people vote on the best one. And we made so many fucking Bob Saget jokes last night. And like they were awful. Like what's the worst ice carving you could buy for your wedding? And I wrote Bob Saget's corpse, which I thought was funny. But then tell the story, Sam. I am. And then afterwards, me and Kels are in a call talking about the stream, and she's like, I don't know, scrolling through Twitter or something. She goes, "Oh my God, did Bob Saget die?" I'm like, "We made like 18,000 Bob Saget jokes, and you didn't know he was dead."
Really?
Like, I just thought we were talking about Bob Saget for some reason. I'm like, no.
Hilarious. He died, yeah. Dude, rest in peace, Bob Saget. That's first Betty White and then Bob Saget. 2022 is off to a shit start.
I mean, Betty White was
yeah, I get it, but
we all knew. We all knew.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, dude, come on, dog. The Queen of England is still kicking it. Come on.
My mom's mad at me for saying the word agreeance because it's not a word apparently.
Agreeance is a word.
Apparently not.
We are in agreeance. That's 100% a word. I'm in agreeance with you. That's 100% a word.
Yeah, it's in the dictionary. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom.
We thought so, Mom. We got you on that one.
You know what? Go eat your Chick-fil-A. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I think everyone was expecting Betty White to pass. Yeah, years ago. Danny Tanner dying.
Yeah, bro.
I did watch a lot of Full House. See, the thing is, though, like, it's always been kind of like known for like, a lot of people knew that he was like a real shitbag during the filming of that show and like the 90s, early 2000s. I don't know how long, but he was like a very like violently outspoken man. Like he,
some of the jokes he made in the late 90s were like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, his stand up is like very raunchy, which is great because of who he plays like on like this
Full House, bro.
But like he would like he apparently like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen were like super young. They were like deathly afraid of him because he would like have these crazy like violent outbursts at people and like just scream and swear at people. I'm out. I love you, Mom.
Bye, Mom. Thank you for stopping by.
We taught her something today.
I mean, that's definitely could be true.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, whatever. I mean, that doesn't.
I saw some shit about Bob Saget last night, bro. It's like every time somebody dies, they just want to dig up the worst shit about them possible. Mm-hmm. Dude, I saw this thing that like, trigger warning. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here. Trigger warning for anybody. Sexual assault.
Okay.
Yeah, trigger warning. Trigger warning for anyone listening right now. If you don't want to hear about it, click off, mute, whatever you want to do. It'll only take about like 20 seconds. So apparently he had a doll that he would make love to, and he told people that he would think about Mary-Kate and Ashley while he done that. Yeah, but I don't know 100% if that's true. Someone said it was in his memoir. Someone said he wrote that in his memoir.
I hope not.
That doesn't sound right to me, but like at the same time, you never truly know. Yeah, that's just some fuck shit right there, bro. Like, you know, you don't hear about people's bad stuff that they do until they die. Really. Other than like if they do some like real bad shit and like get arrested for it.
True. Fix your fucking oven clock.
No,
He said it's been like that for a couple days.
not happening.
I like the blinking. I'm a gamer. I wish it was RGB.
Facts, bro. I wish it would turn colors.
Dude, imagine opening your oven. It's like RGB. Like, this is my Elgato oven, dude.
Yo, streamers need that. Elgato needs to make that for streamers like
Dude,
me.
we need kitchen appliances with RGB all over them, baby.
Bro. Imagine if my counters were like RGB countertop, bro. Dog.
My oven has a 3090. Damn, that thing must be quick. It must fucking cook food that looks so good.
Dude, I guarantee you his pizza rolls get done in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That was fucking, that was dumb. Sorry.
Kels does not like the movie Encanto and is quoting it in chat.
Encanto?
Have you seen it yet? It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, but I
haven't
seen it. Is it really
so good? I love it. The music's so good. My girlfriend fucking hates it. She has a kid, and the other people she lives in a house with also love the movie, and she's getting so sick of it. So like, she's like, if you fucking sing any of those songs, because I was actually the first person to show her the songs. Yeah. And then she messaged me one day. She goes, I can't fucking stand those songs you like. She's like, if you fucking sing them. We went to the casino the other day. I made $50.
Lit.
Yo. I don't not like it. Good, Kel's good. But the songs are so fucking catchy, dude. I can't. The movie itself, without the songs, is just, you know, the plot is good for a while, and then it kind of falls off, but the music carries it for sure.
How many movies could we say that about, though? Truly.
Yeah, true.
Dude, my mom just watched Star Wars for the first time the other day.
Really?
Yeah, she said she loves it, dude. I still can't get Brie to watch it, but I'm going to force Brie to watch it.
You should.
I 100% am. She doesn't realize that it's actually as good as like it is.
It's so good.
Like,
I mean, even if you don't like some of them, there's enough out there that you'll probably like.
Exactly. There's at least one that you will be like, wow, that was a good movie. I'm
actually a
prequel fan.
I'm prequel fan somewhat, but I'm actually a sequel trilogy fan, like the 7, 8, 9. I like them. I mean, they're not perfect by any means.
They're not definitely the best Star Wars movies, but they were not like
people hate them.
They didn't deserve the hate they got, for sure.
No.
Did not deserve the hate they got. I think number 3. I think that's probably gonna be like that's probably gonna be like my all-time favorite Star Wars movie.
It's so damn good.
That and then Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's my
those two right there are my top 2. Easily.
I think a lot of people like the second one. Not Clone, but
Return
of the
Sith, maybe no.
Why can't I think of it?
Why can I not think of it, bro? Holy shit.
A New Hope, Return of the Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. Thank you,
buddy.
Thank you.
We're real fans over here.
Yeah, no kidding.
A lot of people will put that one on the pedestal of like being the best Star Wars, and I do not agree. Star Wars had a huge impact on pop culture. You're right. I mean, massive. Fucking massive. I got a piece
Dude, they had a lot more Star Wars stuff than I remember. Ewoks Battle for Endor. I don't think I've ever even seen that. Caravan of Courage and Ewok Adventure.
It's like an old, shorter movie, and it's for kids, I think.
1984 and 1985.
Have you seen the Christmas special?
Yes.
It's the fucking funniest thing.
The Star Wars Holiday Special musical.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a musical, I suppose. Yeah. It's the funniest fucking thing. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Did you ever watch the Star Wars Clone Wars?
Yeah, not the newer stuff though. They finished it up recently on Disney Plus. I have not watched that, but I watched a lot of it, and I don't remember a lot of it, but I did like it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I remember. I need to rewatch all of it, honestly, because I used to watch it when I was like in elementary school. So I don't.
Let's rewatch it. Let's do a Bottom Fraggers rewatch party.
Hey, I'm down,
dude.
That would actually be pretty sick. I really need to get Brie on a Star Wars, man. And anime, dude. And anime.
What does she do with her life if she's not watching either of those?
Grey's Anatomy.
Ah,
I can't lie. I've watched all 17 seasons. But
that's fine. It's fine, but goddamn, it's too.
They just renewed season 19
of Grey's.
Yes, bro.
Oh Jesus!
I saw it on Twitter today. Ellen Pompeo's face, the girl who plays Meredith, bro, in the still shot that they got of her saying that they renewed season 19. It just looks so depressed. She just looks so depressed. Like, let this woman fucking hang her coat up. Come on. She does not want to play Meredith Grey anymore. There's no way. That
She's
thing's
just making that money, dude. She'll get over it.
When did that show start?
God, I have no idea.
I'm looking.
I haven't watched much of it. And I don't think it's since 2005.
2005.
Yeah. Kills. Yeah, no, it's not one that I would probably ever pick out. A lot of the shows that are like more like drama series, I just don't enjoy.
Yeah.
I watched an episode of the very controversial 13 Reasons Why, and even without the controversy part of it, I don't get why people like that show. It is just people being dramatic for an hour an episode. Like, I just don't give a fuck.
I mean, I thought it was a good show. I watched
13 Reasons Why?
Yeah, I watched it. I didn't watch, like, after the first season, though. Like, the first season was good. The first season I thought was actually really good. Pretty good acting as well for, you know, up-and-coming artists that actually play in bigger stuff nowadays. But season 2, 3, like I didn't like that. You know, I get it. They had to follow the books or whatever, but, like, you know, you should have just stopped after season 1. Season 1 was, like, you know, the best that they were going to get. That's why they haven't renewed season 5 or 4, maybe. I can't remember what they're on.
I don't give a fuck. I don't watch a lot of shows. This is funny because I'm a big movie guy. I'm not a big show guy. My girlfriend's the exact opposite, and she'll watch everything under the sun, and she'll like show me a series that she loves, and like I'll like it too, but I just don't have any desire to fucking continue it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Once it's off, like I'm just like I'm done. Yeah, see ya.
I'm kind of both, man. Like, I'm a really big movie buff, but at the same time, I also really like watching TV series, especially if it's a good series.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, the plot build up, fucking character arcs, like, I mean, that shit's just, you can't beat it.
Did you watch the new Leonardo and Jennifer Lawrence movie?
Look Up.
I did not. I've heard very mixed things, but I think I'll like it. I think I'll probably like it.
I think me and my friends started it not a couple nights ago whenever they stayed the night for my birthday. I think we started it, but I
Mr. Timmy Chalamet is in it, I think, and he's hot, so I'll watch it.
Is Timmy Chalamet in it?
I think so.
Probably. That's actually like a really big, like, that's like a really big cast.
Huge, like, yeah.
Like, fuck. And for it to not get, I guess, like, the recognition it deserved, maybe. It's just, I don't know, man. For the cast that it had, apparently it tanked.
Oh no, they're making another Willy Wonka movie.
You're lying. Who's playing Willy Wonka?
Tim Chalamet. The story will focus specifically on a young Willy Wonka and how he met the Oompa Loompas on one of his earliest adventures.
That'll probably be pretty cool, though.
Maybe.
You know that scene in the Willy Wonka movie, the early 2000s one? Is it Johnny Depp that plays Willy Wonka? That one?
Yep.
The Johnny Depp Willy Wonka. Do you remember that scene where, like, he's sitting in that tree with the Oompa Loompa and, like, crushing up the bug and he has to drink it or eat it? I mean,
I watched most of it once and I never looked back.
Dude, honestly, I've always wanted to see what that was. Like, that little scene. I've always wanted to see a backstory to it. Cool that they're doing that.
Yeah.
But, like, see, that was my Willy Wonka, though. Like, you had the older Willy Wonkas. That was my Willy Wonka.
Gene Wilder's the man, dude.
Gene Wilder, that's what it was. Yeah, he was the first Willy Wonka. I mean, that's what you grew up with, but I grew up with the Johnny Depp one.
Well, I feel bad for you, brother.
I've watched the Gene Wilder one. Don't get me wrong. I've 100% watched it. It's just, you know, personally, I prefer the Johnny Depp one.
You kids. This is the problem with America today.
But, dude, you can't get on to me like that, man. I mean, how many times have we talked about movies and I've told you that I like the original better than the remake? Almost every time, bro. I love originals over remakes. As you should. Remakes are just like cheaper, fucking less produced versions of the movie because they just want to piggyback off of the first title.
I know.
That's really all it is.
I know, bro. We got a problem in this country. That's what we got. You know what? We're gonna fix it.
I'm
You and
down.
me.
Do you want to make our own movie?
Dude, let's make our own movie studio.
Let's do it. Bottom fragger. No, it would have to be bottom screening. No, I don't know. Bottom credits. Bottom credits movies production.
Original Jurassic Park was better than the shit boot. That's funny because I don't agree with that. I actually just watched Jurassic World again for probably the fourth
The
time.
Chris Pratt ones.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
The second one's not that great, but like original Jurassic Park is like crazy for what it was at its time, but it's still not my favorite fucking movie.
I've never really been a huge fan of the Jurassic Park movies, like any of them. I've only watched
the third one's awful.
I've only watched the first Chris Pratt Jurassic movie one time. Actually, maybe twice. I've only seen the originals, like all of the originals, like maybe once. I just am not a big fan of the whole Jurassic Park scene, man. It's not for me, I guess. I don't know.
That's all right.
I was more like a Star Wars fucking. I don't know, bro. I was really obsessed with Star Wars as a kid, bro. Like that shit was bad.
I just watched porn all the time.
Really?
Shrek 1 versus Shrek 4? Damn, what a fucking question. Most people will say, I mean, I will say Shrek 1 as well, but I think Shrek 4 is so insanely underrated.
Shrek 4 is fire. Shrek 1 though, dude, he's definitely taking Shrek 4. Are we talking about like in a hand-to-hand match? What we're saying? Or are we comparing the movies?
I think the movies. I think this is the same Shrek.
Nah, bro. Fuck that.
If it's the Shrek from 1 and 4, Shrek 1 would always win. Shrek 4
100%.
literally is the movie's about him being like a pussy-ass dad now.
Exactly. Bro, Shrek 4 was so good, though.
So good, dude.
So good, bro. I love the Shrek
And
movies.
everyone thinks it's bad because the third one was so bad. And just because the third one was bad and then they continue with the characters, he still has the kids. Where the fuck are they going to go? You know? Like, and then the infamous scene in Shrek 4, do the roar. The do the roar kid is the funniest fucking thing that ever happened.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Do the roar. Do it.
I love it.
Daddy, tell him to do the roar.
Tell him to do the roar. Do the roar.
God, that's so fun. What a great fucking scene, man. That was probably one of the best movie memes ever invented.
Yeah.
Like that was one of the best scenes ever animated or, even fucking thought of just because of the memes that came after that.
Yeah, it's almost as infamous as SpongeBob and how many memes that motherfucking show's made.
Facts.
Anyway, I need to go get Canes, bro.
Okay, are you going to get Canes before you stream?
Canes. Toy Story 1 or Toy Story 4? Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 4 is the best of all four, in my opinion. Go fucking watch it. Go fucking watch it, dude. Watch it on a big fucking screen, dude. And nuts.
I bet it is pretty good.
Yeah.
I've seen all the Toy Story movies. Every single one of them.
Me and Gabe are going to fight tonight.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm going to be there for that. I'm going to be there for that.
All right, be on my stream, 9 o'clock. Sam Fashion on Twitch. Where can we find you, buddy?
Just Easy TV on Twitch and on Twitter.
Yeah. When are you going live next?
Probably tomorrow.
Woo, daddy!
Yeah, I know.
I might have to follow you, bro.
Hey, that'd be lit.
Yeah, bro. Actually, I don't even know if the Bottom Fraggers account follows you yet.
Probably not.
Ooh,
it's no big deal though. It's not.
It's not a real follower. It don't matter.
I mean, it's a real follower, but
it's basically you're following yourself.
100%. Make hundreds of alt accounts.
All right, homie. Well, everyone,
right,
thanks for listening.
Thank you all so much.
We'll be hanging out soon.
Of course. Next Monday, actually.
We'll be there.